Hey everyone, I'm Justin Clapp, the Marketing and Community Outreach Program Manager for Larimer Humane Society, and I want to welcome you to the 22nd Annual Top Cat and Tails Gala, which is happening tonight. It's going to be such a great night, and we have so many things planned, and I know you do as well. You have that wine glass poured, you're getting ready to make your bids on the auction tonight, and you're going to be able to chat with everybody that's part of the gala as well. However, there's one thing that is missing from tonight's event that we usually have at the event itself. A photographer. Yeah, we can't have a photographer going from house to house, so we're relying on you to get those selfies taken. Hashtag TopCatGala when you take a selfie and you post it on social media so we can see it and we can share it with everybody else. Just like this selfie of Sawyer and I that we just took, and we're getting ready for the big event, so you're going to see this all over social media as well. So again, hashtag TopCatGala with that photo that you're taking so you can share it with everybody, and you might just see yourself on our very own social media when the event is all done. We want to thank you for your support of the animals at Larimer Humane Society. You guys are making a difference once again here for the 22nd Annual Top Cat and Tails Gala. I'm ready, you're ready, and yes, Sawyer, you're ready as well. He's got his treats, no glass of wine, but we hope you enjoy the show as it starts in just less than 45 minutes.
Hi everyone, and congratulations! If you're looking for an evening filled with entertainment, inspiration, and the opportunity to help homeless pets, well, you've come to the right place. I'm Kara Pappas, Director of Development and Community Relations for Larimer Humane Society, joined by my furry babies, Wyatt and Shelby. This is my 11th Top Cat and Tails Gala, and I can tell you that although the flavor and the theme tends to change from year to year, one element remains unchanged, and that's the amazing auction lineup. Now, our incredible contingent of supporters across northern Colorado and beyond have stepped up in a wonderful way to ensure that that same great auction experience comes to you this year in a virtual format. Now, you want to visit gala.larimerhumane.org, and there you can bid on over 100 incredible auction packages, some silent, some live, if you want to get a head start before the program begins. You'll find fine art, jewelry, assorted gift baskets, a lot of wine, and some really fun staycation packages there. Now, I can tell you this year, I am not looking forward to packed stores and fighting crowds for my holiday shopping. And you don't need to either. Tonight, you can do all of your holiday shopping and be the hero for everyone on your list from the comfort of your very own living room. You can also be a hero to homeless animals at the same time. And there's 6,000 of them who will be entering our doors this year who are counting on you to do just that. So what are you waiting for? We've got 30 minutes before the live program begins. Make sure to grab your favorite beverage, your favorite furry pals, the mobile device of your choice so that you can visit gala.larimerhumane.org and remain tuned in right here because we'll be back in just a few minutes.
Hey everyone, I hope you're having a great Saturday night. My name is Justin Clapp and I'm the Marketing and Community Outreach Program Manager for Larimer Humane Society. We have such a great night planned tonight, and Sawyer is ready for the virtual gala tonight for Top Cat and Tails, which starts in only 15 minutes. That's why I'm here, to get you ready for the big event tonight. So I hope you have that big glass of wine and you're enjoying it and you're getting your bidding fingers ready. I have to say, we have a lot to look forward to tonight, including the auction and many great stories that you're going to be able to hear about that happened here at Larimer Humane Society. Now, don't forget to take a photo of your watch party tonight. I want to see you having some fun at your house. So take that selfie, just like this, and make sure you hashtag TopCatGala so we can see how much fun you're having and we can share it with everybody else. Also, don't forget, if you're having any technical problems with the auction tonight, or if you have any questions, you can actually dial the number at the bottom of the screen right now. Call that number and they'll be able to help you out with any questions you may have. One more thing, make sure you're ready to bid tonight. We have some great auction items. Of course, the silent auction is going on, but the live auction concludes tonight as well. And we have 3 items which we will showcase to you tonight that you want to make sure that you bid on. Now, if you have not registered to bid yet, don't forget you have to register. Gala.larimerhumane.org is where you want to do it. I gotta say, we are so looking forward to hosting you tonight with the virtual Top Cat and Tails Gala, with the auction, and of course, with all the great stories tonight. Myself, everybody at Larimer Humane Society, and yes, my dog Sawyer, right? You're ready too. He's ready to invite you to have some fun tonight as well. And thank you so much for supporting the animals at Larimer Humane Society.
hello, and welcome. This is the 22nd annual Top Cat and Tails Gala. My name is Scott James. I'm here tonight with my lifelong, and I do mean lifelong friend. I've known her since she was 5. She hasn't stopped talking since. Her name is Sadie Rose Young. Together, we're Scott and Sadie in the morning on Big 97.9. But tonight, we are absolutely thrilled to be your MCs for the very first ever virtual Top Cat and Tails Gala.
I am here with Justin right here. How cute is this dog?
It's pretty cute. Pretty darn cute.
Darn cute. Now, of course, we would all love to be together tonight, as we usually are during this event. But we've embraced the circumstances. We're all here, socially distanced. That's why Scott and I aren't really standing together. We're kind of far apart, which is okay. And when I say we, I just don't mean Scott and I. One of the benefits of the virtual gala is that everyone has a chance to join in. And as it turns out, there are a lot of people here at the Larimer Humane Society that want to welcome you to tonight's program.
Before we get started tonight, we do want to acknowledge that this is a little bit different. It's a little bit different way of doing the Top Cat and Tails Gala. Usually by now, we're all gathered together in a big room. We're dressed up and we're looking sharp. We've already identified the table that's a little too loud. We've already identified who it is that we want to decimate in the live auction. Well, you can decimate one another in a live auction tonight. We highly encourage that. But the technology thing may be a little bit different for you. So what we want to do is highly encourage you to call that number if you need tech support. Folks are literally standing by here in the building. It's 970-213-7145. You call that, or if you're watching via Facebook, you can type your comments into Facebook. Somebody's monitoring that. We want to make sure that we help you navigate your way to the silent auction items, to all the giving opportunities, because it's your generosity that keeps the Larimer Humane Society going. So please, if you have any questions, do not hesitate in contacting us at 970-213-7145. And all this tech stuff kind of wigs you out a little bit. We will occasionally have the kitty cam to settle your otherwise anxious nerves.
Calm you down.
Kitties.
Wonderful. Now, to head off a few things, big questions, please know that tonight's silent auction closes at 9 p.m. If you haven't already checked out the silent auction, I seriously encourage you to do so. There are so many amazing, amazing things. For those of you who haven't registered, maybe you're just joining us on the live stream. Well, you can still participate. Just grab another device and head to the web address at the bottom of the screen and start bidding. It's easy to do. And like I said, we have some great auction items tonight that all go to benefit the Larimer Humane Society.
Finally, we do want to encourage you to take advantage in all the ways that you can help out the mission of the Larimer Humane Society. So if you have plans to donate a little bit later on in the program, or if you want to participate in the live auction, you'll need to register at that website below, that gala.larimerhumane.org. You'll need to register there. You get a credit card on file. Once you do that, we'll send you an email, and you'll be ready to go for the bidding and the giving opportunities. But step one is to register online at gala.larimerhumane.org.
Okay, now with all the logistics out of the way, let's get started. And to kick it off, I'm so pleased to introduce Larimer Humane Society CEO, Miss Judy Calhoun.
Hey, Judy.
Thank you. Scott and Sadie, I think I got the dress code wrong for tonight. I was told it was COVID attire. I'm wearing my sweatpants, my comfy Crocs that the staff are already giving me a hard time for. Anyway, good evening. I'm so glad that you're here tonight. And I'm so glad to see all of you, maybe not in the traditional sense, but do know that we are seeing you when you bid on auction items, when you chat in our Facebook section, when you raise money for our community of animals in need. We see you and we appreciate you. Now, of course, tonight's evening wouldn't be possible without the generous support of our presenting sponsor, Pooter Pet and Feed Supply. So let's hear a little bit from them.
Hi, I'm Jackie, the Events and Promotions Coordinator for Pooter Pet and Feed Supply. Here with me, I have Sprocket and Gracie. Pooter Feed is the presenting sponsor of the Top Cat and Tails Gala and has been a longtime supporter of Larimer Humane Society. Larimer Humane is tasked with taking in every animal in need, whether it is terminally ill, wild, or aggressive. None of these animals are turned away or left to suffer. Pooter Pet and Feed Supply recognizes the challenges they face, especially as the pandemic has made fundraising more difficult, but the needs of animals no less. Larimer Humane Society has also been a critical emergency resource for pet owners affected by the Cameron Peak fire, who may need temporary housing for their animals. For all the hard work that Larimer Humane Society does, Pooter Pet and Feed Supply is proud to show our appreciation through giving.
Well, we are so thankful for the continued support of our friends at Pooter Pet and Feed Supply. And this is my friend Jade, who's here tonight with me. Yeah? Can you hear her purr? I don't know if you can quite hear it, but certainly it is going. She's got a good, strong purr machine. So we're also thankful for our platinum sponsor, Hills Pet Nutrition, our gold sponsors, Cornerstone Home Lending, Horizon Mechanical Solutions, Peterson Toyota, and Pobre Ponchos Mexican Food, as well as our bronze sponsors that you see listed on your screen. And of course, thanks to all of you for joining us. So we have a wonderful program lined up for you tonight, so be sure to stick with us. It's only an hour long, but it's packed full of updates, stories, and most importantly, animals like my friend Jade here. So thank you again for joining us and enjoy the evening.
Judy's so right. We are here tonight primarily for the animals of northern Colorado, for those animals that need your helping hand.
Yeah, this past year, there were over 5,875 animals in need of that help. Almost half of them were strays, wandering, either lost or homeless. Nearly 2,000 were surrendered by families that just were no longer in a position to provide care. And just about 600 animals were transferred to the Larimer Humane Society from overburdened shelters as far away as Arkansas, Texas, Oklahoma, and New Mexico.
Of course, we're so excited to celebrate the make sure I get the number right, 4,737 families that have been completed with a loving pet. Thanks to the work and the support of folks like you in keeping us going and on task here at the Larimer Humane Society. We've got families that are complete now with a pet.
And Scott, let's remember the circumstances under which a lot of this work took place. Don't forget, the shelter was actually closed to the public much of March and April. But as I'm sure the staff know all too well, animals still need caring, even during a global pandemic. So to tell us a little bit more about that crisis and how it was handled, I'm going to hand it back over to Judy.
Sadie, that is too true. Life here at the shelter changed dramatically on March 16th. In response to the governor's stay-at-home orders issued in March, we really had to implement a lot of changes in our protocols to help ensure the safety of our staff, clients, and animals. As we braced for the impact at the onset of COVID-19, we were concerned about access to supplies, and we were fearful about what the economic challenges would do to our ability to continue serving at our normal capacity. But because of you, we were equipped with supplies like fabric masks that helped our team safely continue caring for the animals. And many of you made financial contributions to ensure that the compassionate care that we offer continued. Since resuming adoptions in April, we've seen a demand for adoptable pets like never before, a 15% increase over last year. Because of this, we've been able to transfer animals in from our neighbors in other communities and some states who are facing overcrowding issues, helping to give those animals a second chance at a new family and reducing euthanasia due to overcrowding in those communities. And of course, not to be outdone, in August, Mother Nature decided to throw yet another challenge at us in the form of the Cameron Peak Fire. We are still dealing with that challenge today, but I'm delighted to tell you that today, 9 animals went home to their families as the evacuation orders, some of the evacuation orders were downgraded. We still have 117 animals in our care, evacuated from the fires. I fully expect that many more of those animals will go home in the next few days. So to learn a little bit more about how our emergency response works, take a look at this video brought to you by Gold sponsor Cornerstone Home Lending. Yeah, so our involvement in the response effort for both the Bluestone Fire and the Cameron Peak Fire has been multifaceted. We've been involved with the Emergency Operations Center. We've also been prepared and have taken in animals for sheltering under protective custody for families that were evacuated.
Animal protection and control staff provided assistance during the fires by providing transportation for evacuees who couldn't transport their animals to Larimer Humane Society themselves.
A big part of preparing for the fires was making sure that we had adequate kennel space, that there was enough room in the barn. So what we really did is rearranged a lot of animals and strategically placed them around the shelter to make sure that we had enough room for animals coming in.
We started to get calls for service for evacuations actually on Sunday night, but after we had closed on Sunday. And then on Monday during the holiday, what we saw were mandatory and voluntary evacuations were going into effect through kind of in a rolling manner throughout the day as the fire moved, and we needed to call in additional resources.
So I got a call from Brett, the shelter manager, letting me know that the evacuations were expanding, so I needed to be on call. And then I got called in on Labor Day. I got to the shelter around 1:30, and it was just go, go, go from the second I got here.
All types of animals, chickens, goats, sheep, dogs, cats, anything you can think of, peacocks, all kinds of animals.
Starting around like 4:30 that day on Labor Day is when cars just started lining up outside with animals that needed to be housed here.
The Cameron Peak Fire, we had about an hour and a half to get out, and we only needed to get our dogs out. That was the only concern. We weren't worried about all the other personal stuff. And that gave us a lot of relief because we got out 13 dogs and a couple of cats and a bird. So that's quite a large amount. We can't just go hang out at somebody's house with those kind of dogs, and our dogs have some special needs. So it was very, very comforting to know that we could bring them right there.
In taking those animals, getting those vaccinations done, getting them in their kennels, working with their owners, and working to get them, you know, as smoothly and as efficiently as possible into our doors, and reassuring those owners that, you know, I know you're going through something crazy right now, but we're here for you, and we're going to take care of your animals. And we use our process that we've got down, that we use every day, and it can work well in times of crisis, just like it does on a day-to-day basis for us.
Sometime after 5 o'clock on Sunday until around 10 o'clock on Monday, we took in 122 animals.
I mean, I think that's why we're all here. When you come into animal welfare in this industry, you want to help people and you want to be there. And you know, knowing that those people are going through probably some of the most dramatic and traumatic times of their lives, and we're here to assure them that, you know, your animals are going to be safe with us. They've got a home, they've got food, they're going to get their vaccines and their shelter, and it's a great feeling.
To know that their beloved pets are here and they're safe and they're being cared for is just a real relief for those people. And for us to be able to provide that service, to me, honored is the word that continues to come to my mind.
You know, it is so important to know. It's peace of mind, really, to realize that if you're having a personal crisis, if you're in the midst of an evacuation, or maybe because of these weird and uncertain times, you're struggling financially, the Larimer Humane Society is here to help you care for your pet. They're an amazing resource.
And we are just so incredibly thankful that despite everything that has gone on and everybody that's been affected by the Cameron Peak fire, they're all out of harm's way. Our hearts go out to those dealing with property damage or loss, but we are just so happy that everyone is safe.
You know, emergencies like the one that you just saw is just one of the ways that the Larimer Humane Society judiciously uses the funds that you so generously give. Now, during tonight's live stream, we want to make sure that we give you plenty of opportunities to kindly do just that. Help us support the mission here at the Larimer Humane Society. For the last week, you have been very generously bidding, thank you, on a silent auction that goes on until 9 o'clock tonight. But Sadie, it's interesting. We can have a virtual live auction.
I know. It's amazing. That's right. A virtual live auction. It seems like a bit of a conundrum. So let me introduce you to the man that's going to explain it all to you. And he's going to make it really clear. He's going to walk you through it. Please welcome your auctioneer for the evening, Mr. Rich Shore.
Thank you, Sadie. Appreciate it. And this is my co-auctioneer tonight. This is Jasmine. She's a little bit camera shy. So this virtual auction is kind of new to most of us. It's the first time we've done it here at Larimer. So let me add a couple of things to help you get along with it. First off, you have to be registered with your credit card. So go to gala.larimerhumane.org, and that address is right at the bottom of your screen. You'll need to register, and once you do, you'll get an email that'll give you access to the auction and the silent auction and the special appeal we're going to have a little bit later. If you have questions, you need tech support. That number's on the screen there for you as well. A couple of other things to know. This is, again, new to all of you, so there is going to be likely a bit of a delay between the bids coming in to me and me getting back to you. So I'll make sure I go slow enough to try to capture all of you. But if you really want to play it safe, place a max bid. That max bid will take your bids. If somebody bids against you, it'll automatically put your next bid in for you. You don't even have to think about it. And that works both well with the live auction and with the silent. So again, you need to register at gala.larimerhumane.org. Sadie, look at the screen. That's Jasmine. Look. See? She's so cute. Shannon, if you're watching, no, I'm not taking her home with us. So there have been people bidding all evening. In fact, they've been bidding for a while now. The silent auction will end at 9 o'clock. So you'll have time to do that. Again, pay attention. Have your finger ready on your mouse or on your button or on your pad or on your touch screen. And, you know, Scott said earlier, abacus. I don't think any of you are actually bidding on an abacus. But whatever device you're using, get ready to go because we're going to start selling here in just a minute. I just want to make sure, again, that you are ready to go. And if you need tech support, we're going to do that. And I'm going to pass Jasmine off here so we can get started on our first live auction. Thank you, Allison. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to have a wonderful opportunity on a trip, we're going to give away now to the highest bidder, the Steamboat Getaway. And this is a great staycation here in Colorado. Steamboat is beautiful, especially this time of year with all the colors changing. But this is good for a ski package. So let me tell you what you are getting. You're going to have a ski in, ski out, 4-bedroom, 3-bath condo for 2 nights. And folks, this condo will sleep up to 8 people. You're going to have some great amenities, including a pool and a hot tub, a workout facility. And to make sure that you enjoy your trip, we're including a $100 gift card to the Backdoor Grill. And we're going to throw in a $40 gift card to Taco Cabo. So as all trips do, there are a couple of restrictions around the holidays, and you'll have to coordinate this with the donor to make sure the dates work for you. And I want to thank our donors, Colleen and Keith Meyer. Thank you so very much for this. So our current bid on the Steamboat Getaway is $810. I'm looking for a bid right now of $910. Do I hear a bid of $9? I'd like to see that bid come in at $910. All you need to do is click that mouse or press the button, and we'll see that bid at $910. We're at $810. Folks, this is valued a whole lot more than that, and it's quite a deal and quite an experience. Can I see that bid from you, friends, to support the Humane Society at $910? We're at $810. We're asking for $910. Go ahead and put your bid in now. If we don't get another bid soon, there it is. We have our $910. Let's see if we can make this even better and go $1,010. I like that little extra 10 at the end. $1,010. We have 910. Let's go to $1,010. Bid now. Press the button. The more you bid, the happier we are, because every penny you bid to us goes to support the animals we love here at the Humane Society. We're at $910. I'm looking for $1,010, and you'll enjoy every penny of that when you get up to Steamboat. We're at $910. We have a bid of $1,010. You folks are fantastic. Let's bring it up to $1,110. We're at $1,010. How about $1,110? $1,010, $1,110. All that money goes to support us here. $1,010, $1,110. If you want the trip, now is your time. Click that bid button and get that bid in. We're at $1,110. You folks are awesome. Thank you. Let's push this now to see if we can get $1,210. We have $1,110. We're looking for $1,210. $1,210 is the next bid, friends. It's your turn. Don't miss your turn. $1,110. Let's go $1,210. I'm at $1,110. $1,210. $1,110. I know there's a bit of a delay, but press that button now so you don't miss out. We're looking for $1,210. And I'm going to close this auction in just 10 seconds. And the top bidder, when I close, will get the trip and I'll get notified by email. We're at $1,110, looking for $1,210 in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we have closed the first item.
I'm the only remaining Colorado native that has never been on a pair of skis. I think I'm breaking a Colorado statute somewhere. But I know that my friends who do ski are very excited to get out on the slopes this season, get away from COVID and up to where they're in the great Colorado outdoors. So congratulations to whoever won that last auction item. You will know who you are. We'll send you an electronic notification and enjoy that time on the slopes. Now, we'll be back with Rich. Do not put away the phones, the laptops, the Star Trek communicators, the whatever it is that you may be bidding with. Keep them handy, because the thrill and the adrenaline that comes from a live auction, I know that's a lot of fun. But I also think that we have something planned right now, Sadie, that folks are going to find just as much fun.
Oh my gosh, I love this. Now raise your virtual hand if you've ever been to a Top Cat and Tails Gala before. Scott and I both have. And I know my favorite part is the pet parade. And we know that this event just wouldn't be complete without the pet parade. So we have the opportunity to get better acquainted with some of the adorable animals that come through the doors of the Larimer Humane Society. So we're bringing in a slightly different format, but we're sure that you're going to enjoy it.
So let's kick off that pet parade now, thanks to our good sponsors there at Horizon Mechanical Solutions. We appreciate them bringing you the pet parade. And our first pet, please meet Snow White.
Snow White was found stray in a Walmart parking lot and brought to Larimer Humane Society with one litter mate. Snow White, when she came in, was very underweight. She had a very large belly. She had enlarged lymph nodes in her neck, and she was swollen. She had a condition called puppy strangles. Puppy strangles is a disease where they get abscess in their neck and they get enlarged lymph nodes. It's an autoimmune disease, and we were able to treat that and treat the abscesses with antibiotics and steroids. She was pretty young when she came in, around 5 weeks of age. Once she went through all of her treatments and was able to go to foster and gain some weight, she was a really well-conditioned puppy that was jumping around and having a great time, very healthy. And we were able to spay and get her adopted into a new home.
I don't think you can get much cuter than Snow White there. What an adorable little puppy. So listen, we're not done. We've got a couple of more items for you tonight, but I just wanted to say thank you very much. The steamboat trip sold for $1,510.
Hey.
So thank you all for your contributions. We really love that. So coming up next, and again, the money you're giving us for these trips all goes to help Snow White and all of her friends. So let's go on. The next item we have tonight is the most amazing, stunning necklace. And this necklace is a tanzanite. It's you can see it on your screen, 1.42 carat on the stone. The diamonds surrounding it are 0.3 carats. It's set in 14 karat gold for you, and the chain is a full 18 inches. Now, we're very grateful to our donor on this. This is Susan Harrelson at Jewelry Emporium. She supported us for a long time. Thank you very much. She has the most incredible jewelry. So we're going to start the bidding here at, somebody give me, I don't know, where are we at? We need $800. Let's go to $900. We have an $800 bid. Let's see if we can take this up to somewhere near its retail value. 800 is pretty low. Let's go $900. We have 8, asking for 9. Folks, this gem is gorgeous. And imagine seeing it in person as opposed to on the screen. We're at 800. We're looking for a $900 bid. 8's the bid, 900. Folks, it's your turn. Go ahead and press that button. We're looking for a $900 bid. 8 is current. We're well below retail. We have now 900, and now we have 950. Folks, let's go to $1,000. I'm at 950. Can we get a bid of $1,000? 1,000. I'm at 950. Let's do $1,000, and we're not even close to retail yet. Folks, you can do a whole lot better than that. Judy, if you could do that for me some more. I've lost my screen on the left. I have 950. Let's go to $1,000.
The next bid is 950.
The next bid is 950. Thank you. We have 900. Go ahead and give me $1,000. I'll take it. 950 is the next bid. Let's see if we can do that. 950. I'm at 9, looking for 950. Friends, you got a bid on this one. This is worth $3,000. You're not even 30% there yet. We have a $900 bid, looking for 950. 900, looking for 950. We're going to close it out electronically, ladies and gentlemen. The joy of electronic bidding. We're going to close this one in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we'll close this one electronically. Again, our winning bidder will be notified electronically, and we'll update you on that closing bid as soon as we have that information in front of us. So thank you. We greatly appreciate it. Next up, folks, we're going to have our third auction item in just a couple minutes. But in the meantime, we want to continue the pet parade with our next guest. And this is 6-year-old Trisket, who in June came to us from the Humane Society in Fayetteville, Arkansas. So we're in for quite the surprise. This is an amazing little critter. Take a look at Trisket.
When Trisket came in, she came in for exam. We were like, she's a little chubby. So we put her on vet review, had some dental issues. And then prior to her being spayed, the vets were like, I think this dog might be pregnant. Her belly's a little firm. So we did x-rays and bam, they thought there was about 10 to 11 puppies. So we immediately put her in foster.
They said, well, we think she's maybe got another week to go. And we think there's at least 10, maybe 11 in there. So I was like, whoa. Okay, my husband went out in the garage and he couldn't find her. So we just went into panic mode. Now there's no way a very pregnant dog is going to get out of our yard because we have a high fencing. Finally, my husband, he says, you're not going to believe this one. He's been rebuilding a 1956 Ford pickup. It's got a brand new paint job. It's got, this is pristine. And this is brand new carpet in the truck. It's never been on the road yet, and she decided to have that was a good place to have her puppies. She kind of initiated the truck.
She was very, very healthy in foster care, treated the puppies very well, was a very loving mother, very happy overall, just a sweet, lovely pup. So having litters at that age can be hard on them, and the more years they're unspayed, the more litters they have an increase in getting mammary tumors. So we obviously had some concerns about this, but thankfully the results came back negative, and we also cleaned Triscuit's teeth and removed some teeth. So removing those, I'm sure, relieved her of a lot of pain. So once we got her cleared on the mask, once we got her cleared on the teeth, we put her up for adoption, and she was just a healthy old Triscuit puppy.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun. She was a really good dog.
We want to thank our gold sponsors, Peterson Toyota, for giving us the story of Triscuit, and I'm very happy to report that Triscuit is not only happy and healthy, but her and all 9 of her puppies are now with very loving families. They're cuddled up right now, hopefully watching tonight's event. So we're going to move on to our next item. We're down to the last live auction item. Again, folks, put in your max bid. We're here to raise money for the Humane Society so we can tell more stories like Triscuit. And we're going to ask you to bid on this last item, which quite honestly, as an auctioneer, is the most unusual thing I've ever sold. We're going to sell you the 2020 Survival Kit. Now, we've had a lot of fun in rehearsal with this kit, so I'm going to tell you what you are bidding on. First off, and this is very important, 45-pack of mega toilet paper rolls, which accounts for 12,375 sheets to get you through the darkest of times or that gas station sushi. We're going to give you 128 ounces of antibacterial hand soap, guaranteed to scrub away all the germs and hopefully the bad memories. We have a 5-pack of Clorox disinfecting wipes. They are so rare right now, they're probably more valuable than gold or platinum. We have a 2-pack of sweatpants, one for laundry day and one for the rest of the week. We have a gallon of hand sanitizer, guaranteed to keep your hands germ-free and dry as a bone for years to come. We have a sourdough starter, which is, quite frankly, a lot of fun to bake your own sourdough bread. We have a 50-pack of disposable face masks. We have a $25 DoorDash gift certificate. Gotta love that. We're going to throw in, we had 2, so we're down to 1 gallon of Tito's vodka, a $30 Netflix gift certificate, and there's a note here under the vodka that I really don't need to explain anything with that. We have a non-contact infrared thermometer, great for the foreheads, works on the grill too if you're cooking up a steak. And then we have, quite frankly, the most important part of this package. We're going to give you a voucher for a free adoption here at the Larimer Humane Society, because really nobody should go through this year without a loving companion curled up next to you. So the survival kit, our current bid looks to be at $633. I would love for you to give me, oh no, it's $708. Next bid is $708. We're at $633, folks. Let's get a bid now of $708. $633 bid. It's your turn. Let's go $708. Just press that button. Frankly, that the Clorox wipes are worth that by itself. Depending upon your mood, so is the Tito's. Let's go to $708. We have $633. We're looking for $708. 708 was bid. Now we're looking for $783. Thank you so much. 708 bid. 783 is the next bid. Remember, you can use the max bid. Just go ahead and type that in. That way you don't have to worry about losing out on this amazing 2020 package. We're looking for a $783 bid. Let's see if we can do that. Folks, I know there's a bit of a delay. We're at 708. We're looking for 783. You can do it. One more time. Let's go. Bid 783. And I'm going to give you your countdown. We have 783 now. We're looking for 858. There's that delay I was talking about. Thank you so much. Our next bid, $858. You can do that. All you need to do is press that little button. Doesn't take a lot of effort, and it makes a huge difference. 858 is the next bid. Let's do that now. Folks, you're watching online. And, if you want to use your electronic device, or as Scott said, your Star Trek communicator, we'll take the bid any way you can give it to us. We're looking for $858, and I'm going to give you your countdown. We're going to close this one in 10 seconds, and the bid may come in after, but we'll get the right winner and the right bidder. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're closing out that last live auction item. Folks will notify you electronically for the winning bidder. And remember, we're not done. We've still got the silent auction going on tonight till 9 o'clock. We can take your donations. There's a button on your screen that says donate. The more you donate, the happier we are and the happier our critters are. So I appreciate all of you bidding. I'll see you again in just a few minutes.
Thank you so much, Rich, and congratulations on all of our live auction winners. And thank you so much for everybody that went on and bid on these amazing items. Now, I'm hoping, I've got my fingers crossed that no one really needs the 2020 kit, but, you know, a lot of people might need the 2020 kit, Scott.
Well, as much as the 12,000 plus sheets of toilet paper that you will eventually need. I have a teenage boy. He used those last week. As much as using that, we want you to use that adoption certificate, because when you use those adoption certificates, you give us amazing stories to tell. And we're very excited to tell you an amazing story in our final animal in tonight's Pet Parade. Thanks to our gold sponsors, Pobre Ponchos, Mexican Food, and Margaritas. Please meet Luna.
Luna was Christina's cat.
We were trying to get her fixed, but COVID hit and it hit hard. And, you know, I was working like maybe 3 hours at my job and it just wasn't enough.
Then Luna ended up pregnant and struggling to deliver.
I took her back to the vet that she had gone to and that had helped us previously. And they were like, you know, yeah, it's not good. Like, she can't push the babies out. They did an x-ray and they were just way too big for her birthing canal. They had told me that she needed a C-section and then she needed an emergency spay, and it would be somewhere around $3,000 that I did not have. And they were like, we think you should surrender her. And they were like, we know Larimer County, we know the Humane Society, they're really good to their animals, you know, they can help you if you're able. The Humane Society opened on Sunday morning. I drove and I was waiting in the parking lot, and I called in and I was like, hey, this is my situation. I don't know how they understood me because I was bawling on the phone, just absolutely crying. And then the vet came from the back and she was like looking at her and she was like, yeah, we need to get her in right away. And so they took her. The hardest part was signing those papers, knowing like I wouldn't get her back, like that I couldn't get her back. But honestly, just knowing that you guys were able to help her, that was enough. And, you know, I was like, she's going to go to a great home. She's the sweetest cat ever. So I know she'll get adopted.
A few days later, Christina got a surprise call from the director.
How would you feel if we were able to give her back? And then I broke down. I can't thank Brett and the Humane Society enough. I don't know how I will repay you guys, but I'm going to do it eventually. I'll get it all taken care of.
We've heard from her so far, everything seems to be going well, so it makes us all feel good that we were able to make a difference in one family's life.
Such a wonderful story to end out this year's Pet Parade. I'm sure we can all empathize with Christina and Luna and all that they've been through. But how great. It's such wonderful news that they're reunited and that Luna is safe and healthy and the kittens are safe and healthy and happy. It's just a happy story.
With that in mind, we have saved what we think is the best for last. Now, it may not necessarily be the happiest of stories, but it is an opportunity for you to show the amazing compassion that you have for the animals like the ones that we've introduced you tonight. So one more time, we're very excited to introduce you to our auctioneer, Rich Shore. Rich?
Thanks, Scott. And this is again my co-star, Jasmine, who quite frankly I think is stealing the show. So welcome to what we think is probably the most critical part of this evening's event. And this is where we ensure the stories of Luna and Trisket and Snow White, because without you at this point in time, we wouldn't be able to tell those stories. So now they're all with loving families, and with your help, we can continue to do that. And you'll see on your screen, you have a thermometer showing you the funds that we've raised so far with your donations. Reverend, thank you for your recent donation of $200. So we're going to get to this in just a minute. And what about Trisket and her puppies? Let's tell you there. They certainly wouldn't have made it this far without our help. And you getting more comfortable, sweetie? They wouldn't have loving homes right now, probably without your help. So please, over the next few minutes, I'm going to ask you simply to make a donation for us. I'm going to start at a higher level and work my way down to a lower level. But you can donate whatever amount you're comfortable with. We're quite happy if you do. Our goal tonight was $50,000. You can put in your donation at any time. Folks, if you're worried about making a large donation on the credit card, give our office a call Monday morning. We'll happily take your donation by check or work something out with you. We just want to make sure that you can give us whatever you're comfortable giving us. So think of the 300 animals that have found refuge here at Larimer over the past little while with the fires. Think about the stories we told with Trisket and Luna and Snow White. Oh, so cute. But I don't know. I think Jasmine here is pretty cute too. So we're going to get started, and I'm kind of hoping that somebody out there tonight's had a really, really good year despite COVID and would love to write us a check for $50,000. Anybody? No? Well, not so bad. So we're going to ask you at this point, if you're capable and willing to make a donation at the $5,000 level, we'd certainly appreciate that. I know Judy's anxious to see if we can raise that kind of money. Folks, at $5,000, you are feeding this shelter for 3 months. 3 months. So that's amazing if we can get it. Ann and Eric, thank you for your donation. Friends, do I see any donations at the $5,000 level?
Rich, I haven't, but I do want to thank a few people that I've seen names scroll by, if I can.
Please do, Judy.
All right. So while we're waiting for that $5,000 gift to come through, and just a reminder for those of you who perhaps might not want to put something quite that large on your credit card, you are welcome to call us and make a gift. You're welcome to give us a call on Monday and call our development department, and they'd be happy to help you. So I do want to recognize Julie Tollison and Pam Zaski for their $1,000 gift. The Meg Olson household. Meg, I'm not sure if that also includes your puppies or not, but they also did $1,000. Catherine and Byron Sayers just did $1,000. Carla Thompson, $250. I also saw Jason McCaskill at $250. I'll let you recognize Jeff and Heather Lewis. Heather's our architect for this building.
Oh, an amazing folks, if you've never been to this facility, this is the most modern and amazing facility I've ever toured. All right. At the $5,000 level, folks, give what you can. We appreciate it. We're going to ask you now at the $2,500 level. And for $2,500, you're helping us provide 170 spays so that we don't have to have some of the health issues like we've seen with dogs like Trisket. The space help us live longer and healthier lives with our animals. So if you can donate at the $2,500 level, now's the time. Go ahead and press that button. We're grateful for every donation, whether it's $100 or $10,000. We're happy with everything you give us. And Jasmine is finally kind of relaxed and stopped shaking. So very, very happy for you. At the $2,500 level, folks, do we see any donations? Oh, now she's getting anxious. I'm going to pass it off.
Rich, that's a puppy for you.
Yeah, I know. And my wife's watching, and she's going to wonder why Jasmine's not in my pocket. So at the next level, friends, we're going to ask you to make a donation at the $1,000 level. And at the $1,000 level, that funding gives us a week's supply of medications for all of the animals here at the shelter. And I want to acknowledge Judy, our CEO, our director, our amazing leader, because, folks, she just made a $1,000 donation, her and her partner. Thank you so much. So at the $1,000 level, it's making a huge difference. If you can, please do. And, folks, please look at the screen. You've got names scrolling here of folks that are donating. I'm sure on the Facebook page, they would love to see you saying thank you. Michelle, thank you for your $1,000 donation. It makes a huge difference. And June Baker, thank you.
Thank
$2,500. That is fantastic. That is why we're here this evening. So at the $1,000 level, again, that's a week's supply of medications for all the animals here at the shelter that we take care of. And again, $1,000 goes a long way. Jennifer and Kyle, thank you for your $250. Michelle Lear, we have your $1,000 donation. Thank you so very much. Every one of these donations makes a huge, huge difference. And then we have a donation here, I'm being told, June Baker at $2,500. June, you rock. I'm going to go down to the next level right now, and that level is at $500. And let me tell you a little bit about this. At the $500 level, you're providing the shelter with one full week's supply of vaccines so that our pets, like Snow White, can remain healthy during and after their care at the shelter. And I just saw another 2,500 scroll on the screen.
From Patricia Kingsbury.
Patricia, thank you. We love you. Thank you so very, very much. Now, at the $500 level here, friends, I want you to pay attention. We have a really, really wonderful couple that supports this shelter nonstop, just with money, but with love and with heart. And they're really big advocates for us. So Jody and Brad Schilling have made a special offer tonight. And they're going to match your $500 donation with their own $500 donation. And the first 10 that we get, they'll match. They're going to give us $5,000 matching yours. So if you make a $500 donation now, that's really $1,000 you're giving us. So I want to thank you, Jody, and I want to thank you, Brad. You've always been great supporters. And friends, let's show the Humane Society and show our animals and show Brad and Jody how much we care. Let's see some $500 donations roll in. I'm not seeing the thermometer. Let's see if we can get that up there.
I'm not, but I do want to recognize a few donors that I've seen come through. Elise and Mike, thank you very much. Lindsay and Kit, I really appreciate your support.
Fantastic. Folks, look at that. We're over 15,000. We're on our way. June, thank you. Your $500 donation, your additional $500 donation just meant $1,000 to us. So Susan Shattuck and Tim Gallagher, $500 is now $1,000. Thank you so much. Who wants to hit us at 500 so we can turn that into $1,000? 500 means 1,000 if you donate right now. Let's go ahead and do that. And you know what, Judy? Shannon and myself, we're going to donate $500. Oh. And Jody and Brad Schilling just donated $500. I wonder if they're going to match their own $500. Sherry O'Neill just donated $500. That's $1,000. We've got you, Jody and Brad. They're just giving us money because they love us. We're 18,000. We're climbing on that thermometer. We're getting there, ladies and gents. We've got a long way to go. Jeff and Heather Lewis at $500. You're amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
And Rich, I want to thank you and Shannon. We really appreciate your support. You guys have been wonderful.
We've been around a long time with you, Judy. We love this place. We love your staff. We love what you do. And Jody and Brad just keep hitting that donate button. We love them. So thank you so much. I'm going to let you keep doing your $500 donations. And once we hit that 10, then we've got our match from Jody and Brad. And I think we're getting that on the screen now. Roberta Cipriano just gave us $500. And then when we're doing this, you're seeing Brad and Jody donating. That's the match for each of the $500 that are coming in. So you folks are amazing. I'm going to let you keep doing the 500, but now I'm going to ask you to do at the 250 level. If 500 was a little tough for you, maybe 250 is more comfortable. And at $250, we're going to provide temporary care for an animal in the event of a natural disaster. Gee, I don't know, like a wildfire, right? And just like the 100 of pets impacted by the Cameron Peak fire, we know this isn't going to be the last disaster we face. Unfortunately, we need to prepare for the next one as well. So a $250 donation makes a huge difference. And Brad and Jody have made the match pledge here too. So if we can get 20 people to give us $250, they're going to match that $250. So your $250 now becomes $500. And friends, let me do the math for you. With their donation match at $500 and their donation match at $250, that is a $10,000 gift to the Humane Society. Please, please show your support and love for them by pressing the button now at the $250 level or the $500 level. And I've got the screen up. We're at $21,000. We're climbing. but we've got a ways to go, friends, and we'll take your $25 donation. Thank you so very, very much. We have a donation at $250 that Jody and Brad just matched.
So
we need a whole bunch more of those. Haley Gonzalez at $250. We're going to get a match from Brad and Jody at $250. Who else wants to give us $250?
I want to thank, I saw Keith and Colleen Myers name scroll by on that $250 as well. Again, they already donated that Steamboat Springs getaway. So thank you for that additional support. We do. We do.
We really do. You know, and Judy, it must be such a pleasure to work with these folks who care so much. So we've had another $250 come in that Brad and Jody matched. We're now up to almost $22,000. We've got a long way to go, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be shy. We've had an amazingly difficult year between COVID and the disasters. We've been struggling. Your dollars really matter to us and to the animals that we all love and take care of. So last level I'm going to ask you for, and please donate at $250, donate at $500, donate at whatever you're comfortable with. We'll take it because it makes a difference. At the $100 level, your donation provides food and medical care and shelter for a stray animal while they're here waiting to be returned to their owners who probably miss them greatly. So help us take care of these animals while they're away from home. Michelle Lear at a $500 donation. Thank you so very much. Tracy and Jerry Chevalier, I'm hoping I pronounced that right, at $500. Thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The donations are going to continue rolling in. Folks, we're going to continue with the program, but that doesn't mean you stop giving. Press the button. Press it again. Give us whatever amount you're comfortable with. The silent auction is open till 9, and I just want to say thank you, every one of you, for your donations, small, large, and in between. It makes a difference to the Larimer Humane Society. And for me and our family, thank you for helping us support the organization.
Oh, it's me. Thank you, Rich. I was just so mesmerized by everybody giving. It's been our pleasure to be here and to spend the evening with all of you. And we're looking forward to seeing photos of you enjoying your evening at home with your pets. All you have to do is snap a selfie and send it our way using the hashtag Top Cat Gala. That's Top Cat Gala. So we could check out all of your furry family members.
Now, for you silent auction aficionados, and you know who you are, inclusive of my wife, you go around my house, the nice things in my home, they'll say, where'd you get that? She says a silent auction and a silent auction and a silent auction. You have that going on until 9 o'clock tonight. If you see Julie James on there, you double her bid. She loves it. You'll love it. Some great stuff. And of course, it goes to benefit the Larimer Humane Society, an amazing organization that you've seen here this evening. Now, hey, you can still go online and register and get in on part of that silent auction. It is Gala, Gala, gala.larimerhumane.org. That's gala.larimerhumane.org. You can register, and of course, you can keep on bidding on the silent auction tonight until 9 p.m. A great way to get some early holiday shopping done. Gala.larimerhumane.org. The silent auction open till 9.
And finally, a reminder for all of you future auction winners, you will be able to pick up your winnings this Tuesday, or actually Tuesday or Wednesday at Larimer Humane Society, anytime between 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. You can stop by and get your winnings.
That's all we have for this evening.
This is it.
Your generosity, amazing. Thank you for being here. And keep going until 9 o'clock on that silent auction if you'd be so kind. Now, it is Sadie and I's pleasure to be a part of this amazing event, this 22nd annual Top Cat and Tails Gala. Thank you for having us. One more time before we go, please say hi to our director, our CEO, the top. Do you say top dog at a humane society?
Well, I think she's holding a cat.
All right, the top cat at the. There you go. It's Judy Calhoun. Judy.
Thank you, Scott and Sadie. And I want to recognize my friend Tink here. She is quite entertaining. So thank you so much, everyone, for being a part of this special night. Thanks to our wonderful sponsors, our volunteers, our staff, and you, our steadfast supporters. As unconventional as this evening has been, although it has included some of our lovely furry friends, you've shown us that you're here through thick and thin, through drought, through wildfire, and even through a global pandemic. you're still a champion for Northern Colorado's animals in need. And for that, oh, sorry, kitten, you have my sincere gratitude. So we're going to end this evening with some shots of your pets safe at home. So thank you and good night, everyone.